Today we react to the greatest collab of all time made by FECDH. Now I know I just react to FECDH, but I had to see the greatest collab of all time. I ain't gonna lie. You got Andrew Tate, guy number 1, guy number 2, guy number 3, Clavicular. And yeah, we finna get to the video.
Coming across. I mean, you can't tell me they're not the epitome of selling their soul. I talk about a lot of people on the internet, and because of that, I've seen my fair share of losers. But goddamn, this group of men are by far the worst group of them I've had the displeasure of coming across.
What you mean? They're the greatest group of all time. Like, greater than REC.
I mean, you can't tell me they're not the epitome of selling their souls. Everything they say comes down to the fact they're all profiting from propaganda.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That whole group, all organic. No, all natural growth. No selling souls, none whatsoever. You know, you feel me? Greatest group of all time.
They spread this propaganda slop to
the most anticipated collab of streaming history. They managed to get 1 billion views together.
Their audience, and because of that, you have really harmful rhetoric and ideologies being perpetuated. Basically, everyone in that group is pretty evil, and they're pretty evil because all it took was a couple of $signs for them to basically sell out to the Manosphere and the Red Pill and even Jeffrey Epstein. And also, Sneeko in particular fries me.
No, what you mean? They're doing it. I'm not gonna lie. They're doing it. They see, I can't even, you see, bro, they had such a great impact to the point, like, they got such good aura. I can't, like, it's so powerful that I can't even speak right. But let me try to reword this, right? They had such a good impact on this world. Like, they changed a lot in many good ways.
Bad because he used to be such a talented creative. Now he's just a red pill robot who for some reason can't fathom accountability. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so recently the internet's biggest losers came together and decided to stream them all linking up for a night out in the town. And one of the clips that went viral was,
okay, but nah, for real though, like, what made them think this was a good idea?
Was them being in a bus and playing a specific song by Kanye.
Yeah, bitch, I'm the villain. Juice man, Juice. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Nah, for real, I'm gonna be real with y'all. For real though, they know what they're doing. Doing this collab. The greatest collab of all time, but they know what they're doing by doing this. They're gonna get people to talk about it. Hey, y'all made me fall for it. I'm reacting to it, so.
So when the worst people you can think of decide to link up and listen to a song about praising a genocidal fascist, obviously that's going viral. And people were quick to point out just how corny it is. And obviously, bro, I agree. These niggas in the bus always try to dismiss it as rage bait and anti-censorship and free speech. Bro.
I'm not gonna wait. They said that? Wait, I ain't gonna lie. I was not paying. Like, my attention span is so bad. Hold on.
There are so many lives lost in the Holocaust.
They said something about that.
And it's just edgy, it's propaganda slop, and this isn't even to mention all the other
like, nah, for real though, like, yeah, these niggas gotta chill out, bro. They be over here trying to do this rage based shit. That shit can actually affect them in real life, bro. It's all fun and games now because they're on the internet, ha. They're rage baiting people, making them mad, but when you meet them type of people in real life, it's gonna be a whole different story.
Things these men will say and promote to their audience. It just screams terminally online reject. No amount of money in the world could get me to go around these niggas. And then Sneeko posted some photos that they took. Just a lame group of people. I haven't even gotten into.
Bro, did Sneeko come back and do, like, wasn't he doing better when he came back? And he just ruined it again? Can't even give people second chances.
To the specifics of the roster yet, but what really makes me shake my head is that I found a tweet calling these lames the face of masculinity. Are you fucking? This is what I mean, twin.
Oh my god, bro. Please tell me. Oh my god, bro. Hold on. So there's somebody in this world that actually believes they're the face of masculinity. We're cooked. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. We're doomed. We're doing what the fuck? Someone in this world actually believes these niggas are the face of masculinity.
This tweet puts it into perspective. This shit dead ass propaganda. And I mean that with no hyperbole. These dudes are insane. The face of masculinity is co-signing. And mind you, this is what Nick Fuentes was saying about Epstein.
Sometimes you gotta be the villain. Epstein's my boy, dude. Let's just be honest. Epstein was cool as fuck. There, I said it. What are you gonna do? Go ahead, cancel me.
Ooh, such a bitch asshole nigga.
And not to mention, the Tate brothers were getting charged with trafficking. So not only is this group of men endorsing, they got a nigga co-signing Epstein, one of the most prolific child in history, and it's genuinely just sickening that this group is all hanging together and promoting this type of edginess. But can it even be viewed as edginess? Because to me, it's low-key just propaganda meant to like radicalize an internet audience. And the more I think about it, this stuff is low-key evil, twin. And then mind you, bro, the same dude giving Epstein cosigns is scared to go out in public.
I love that Nick Fuentes walks the street.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to do this rage bait on the internet. Yeah, because it's so funny when you're on the internet, when you're behind the screen and you're not out in public. But as soon as you go out in public and people seeing the stuff you say on the videos, it's over. It's a whole different thing. That's why you gotta be careful what you say on the internet. Because if somebody finds you in real life, you never know what can happen.
You know, he's a real human being.
I'm glad you like that. One of us is liking that.
What, you don't like it?
No.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Well, I mean, yeah.
No, you said that last time in New York.
Yeah.
You were going out and
But
about.
I was undercover in New York.
Now we have a giant light in Western. Yeah.
Now we're very conspicuous.
It just goes to show there is a level of awareness within these demons. They know they say crazy stuff, and they know that this feeds into this like collective chaos. I guess my point is that karma is gonna hit like a hoe. You feed into the chaos comes back. But look, while they was out, they went to a club, and somehow they convinced this club to play HH. And I'm not gonna play the clip because I don't think I want to hear HH again. But yeah, once again, this is pretty crazy. I can't really fathom how they could reasonably convince anyone to play this song. But you know what? Hey man,
I promise you, like, when I was watching this shit early on in the video, I was not paying attention to that. Like my attention span is bad.
and they did
Like, I need to work on that shit.
what they did. The club did respond though, and I was surprised when I seen this, but honestly I've since changed my mind because having your business associated with Nick Fuentes, Sneeko, Clavicular, Andrew Tate is pretty bad. And you know they made sure to denounce the hate speech, blase blase, the usual play. Any corporate entity and any discrimination based controversy hits this one. It's kind of like that 1-3 that LeBron be hitting. Yeah. But following all of this, there was some blowback, and this clip in particular makes me question the fabric of reality, because my nigga, what you're about to witness and hear should
Nah, nigga.
genuinely fry your brain if you're normal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when he was there on stream. It's like, bro, if you talk about Hitler all the time, Hitler would, like, Nazis were feared and respected during their reign because they had stage presence, they had good outfits.
And by the way, someone in this world actually believes that these niggas are the face of masculinity. Let that shit sink in, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. Someone in this world actually believes these niggas are the face of masculinity. Someone in this world, this probably a kid right now saying, oh man, when I grow up, I want to be just like Clavicular or Sneeko or Andrew Tate. Like, bro, what the fuck?
They had composure, they were professional, they worked as a unit.
Like, nigga, I'd rather someone say, I'd rather a kid say Jake Paul's the face of masculinity before any of these niggas. Cause what the fuck? Nigga, I'd rather someone say when I grow up, I wanna be like Jake Paul, Logan Paul before any of these niggas. Cause what?
Had drip. There's not one bad picture of Hitler. He was so hyper aware of how everything was perceived. He was a master of marketing.
Ooh, such a bitch asshole nigga.
So this is Sneeko reacting to Myron dressing up as a Jewish caricature and dancing to some Blender Rain music. What fries me is that me and Sneeko both think this looks crazy, but for different reasons. It's only crazy to Sneeko because to him, Hitler was hyper aware of how he presented, and Myron isn't living up to Hitler's vision. Mind you, Sneeko was upset because he basically got blackballed by Miami after this. But before I show you that, I want you guys to see that Andrew Tate took the Israel plea deal.
If Sneeko played the song Sneeko, I don't think that any of them are deeply anti-Semitic genuinely. I think they're just kids. It gets a reaction. They think they're funny. They're on the internet. I really didn't do anything wrong. I understand why some people were offended. I got on a bus. Full-grown men made decisions while I sat on my phone. I then got off the bus and stood in a nightclub while other people played songs while I sat on my phone. I understand how these things get attached to my name. It's very inconvenient for me. I have Jewish business partners. I have tech teams in Israel.
This dude threw Sneeko under the bus so fast, even though he was there. But he's just trying to save his own ass. Ever since he got beat up, he has not been the top G. It wasn't the trafficking charges, but it was him getting beat up for everyone to see. But back to Sneeko.
Dude, you can't do anything anymore. And that's what Tate was talking about right before he went to the club, which is kind of ironic how he threw me under the bus like that and sided with the Matrix. Because it's like, bro, oh, Sneeko played the song. I would never do it. I would never be that anti-Semitic. Bro, like, this is resisting the slave mind, guy. What's wrong with you? And he didn't need to fold that quick. But also, he's like, Nick's right. It goes deeper than that. It's like, you can't do shit. Like, bro, people are calling me sobbing. I'm being dead serious. I'm getting called like from my managers, publicists, influencers. These people are just like,
You gotta prove them wrong. You're the face of masculinity. You remember that.
why would people are trying to, bro, my friends, Steiny is saying, Brigade the Club. My former friend is saying that I'm banned from every hospitality group in the fucking country. It was on camera. It was on my stream. You guys saw him saying you're banned for, you can't.
But nah, seriously though, this is what happens when you try to do this rage bait and stuff. Like, it's cool. Like, okay, friendly rage bait is funny. But when it's like to this level, bro, no. Like, it gets to a point. You know how it's like some pranks and shit, like, people would take some pranks too far. It's like that. Like, it's cool, but when you take the prank to another level, like punching a random guy in public in the face, or just stealing someone's car and not returning it back, but then coming back and saying it's a prank, yeah, nah, coming back with the car broken down and just saying, oh, it was just a prank, bro. No.
Even go to eat at a restaurant anymore. That's how much it's like, dude, what are you supposed to do anymore? Just shut up, Goy. Give your tax dollars to Israel. Let them go, kids. Shut up about it. If you speak up, we're going to show up at your house with police. You can't get a wife because here's feminism. The women are all masculine.
Now, I'm not saying Sneeko's right, but all these men have already crossed the line. And the fact that they're only being
like,
banned now makes me want to say,
there ain't no going back. Like, and they already knows who all these people are now. Like,
but I'm not gonna say too much to him. However, in this circumstance, I don't think Sneeko is being genuine. He praised a genocidal fascist. That's why I think his anti-censorship campaign is a grift. You can't enable the worst types of people and suck his dick, because all that does is tell me you're an edgelord with a chip on your shoulder.
I'm not sorry. I do not apologize for what I did. I would do it again today. All right? So you can ban me from clubs, you can shit talk me on Instagram, but I'm not sorry about any of it. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
we talking about this nigga Clavicular Loki just came out of nowhere. Now he's like one like the top talks of the internet. Like, what the, like, bro, this nigga just came out of nowhere last year. Now all of a sudden he's like the top, like he's like the top thing of the internet that everybody's just talking about, but in the negative way, which that makes sense. But it's just like, bro, like, what is these, like, is he another one of these plants or some shit? Like, this nigga gotta be a plant, because I don't remember hearing about this nigga in 2024. Like, I started hearing about this nigga back in like November or October 2025. Just came out of nowhere. Now all of a sudden, oh yeah, Clavicular did this, Clavicular did that. Now he's the top. He's like one of the talk of the internet. But luckily, it's in a negative way though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this nigga did some weird ass shit. But yeah.
Do not feel bad. Nothing. Okay. Fuck the clubs. I would rather have free speech and the ability to make jokes and do content 1,000 times over, rather than being a little bitch who, you know, has to censor himself and do all that shit. Because if that's what's required to go into these dog shit Miami clubs, then keep me the fuck out. All right?
Now I could go into a little rant about why Clavicular is dumb, but he's the same man chemically castrated himself because he's on testosterone at 19, so there really isn't much to say. With that being said, this group of men is just so lame. These guys are genuine losers, and I feel like
Hey,
they have average
they're the face of masculinity. Remember that. Somebody in this world actually believes that. Whoever made that Twitter post, you weren't wrong, bro. These guys, they're the face of masculinity, and this is the greatest collab of all time.
person would rather smoke a black and mild over being caught in a room with them. They're just a bunch of morally reprehensible sellouts. They talk about the Matrix, or at least Sneeko did, but he's literally full of propaganda slop. And apparently Kanye wasn't messing with this either because he's on his good PR art, but that's really all I had to say. Subscribe.
Like, when every time I wake up in the morning, the only video I think of watching, the only people who I think of watching is Sneeko, Clavicular, Andrew Tate, Random Guy number 1, Random Guy number 2, Random Guy number 3. Anyways, that's it for the video. Shout out to FECDH for the video. And yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, follow my socials, and we're on the road to 1K.